Shout out to Cowboy Nation. This is your brother, Law Nation. So many things that's going on, but it's really no news at all. So shout out to us for that, man. When you got no news going on, that's a plus, man. So really, collectively, I like it this way. I like the fact that we have nothing to go about, nothing to talk about, and stuff like that, because just give us a closer to the date to the draft. And those are things that we always waiting for, is the draft. And we all know that if we can get the right type of players, then that'll be a plus. But we move out this way. But really got nothing else to talk about outside of the fact. Let me see what we do right here. You guys rolling with me, man. Rolling with me. I ain't going nowhere today. Just want to take a view of this lake. From lunch. And that's a first. I'm gonna talk to you guys in a few seconds. Let me get situated in this little parking lot so that don't want nobody running up on me behind me and stuff like that. You guys know how it goes. Alright, so let me read the comments now. What do you guys was asking about? I saw somebody posted something, but I'm not able to see the chat log. Let me see if I can see the chat log if I press this button. Alright, to the show. Not even see the chat log, but pretty much so. The draft is in a few days, right? Well, in a few weeks, and we got to figure out that. Outside of that, there's really no news to talk about. Outside of the fact that what Zeke did last week and the Tony Romo talk and stuff like that. But outside of that, I like to hear that there's no news at all. So all we got to do is just focus on the draft and get things going in that right process, in that right direction there. But you guys know how it goes. Where y'all at, man? Shout out to you guys, man. Where y'all at, man? I know y'all in the chat box. Ain't nobody here. Let's have to start. Mac Staten, Buddha Baker. That's Omar from Omar. Is it Village in what, Dallas, Texas, bruh? Arizona. Tyler Stewart. Who's this? Donnell Jenkins, Washington, D.C. So you guys stating where you from. That's good. That's always good. Houston in the house. That's from Bobby J. Bobby J. Charlotte. Always from Charlotte. Donnell, you want J.J. Watt. Okay, that's where you got a topic going. Thoughts on Romo situation. Well, JD, what's up? San Antonio. Spurs, watch out for the Spurs. My thoughts on Tony Romo situation. Yeah, you guys give me topics. There's really nothing to talk about, right? My thoughts on Tony Romo is that they're going to wait. They're going to squeeze him out into the draft. They're going to try to figure out who can be a trade partner at that point. And then that's when they're going to try to figure out a way to either slide down from, like, let's say, for instance, in the perfect world, the Denver Broncos saying, okay, we want Tony Romo. We realize that we can't go nowhere with the Trevor Simeons of the world and Paxton Lynch. So the best move for them would be letting us get their 20th pick, and they get our 28th pick. That would be a good thing, and then we can put some conditions on there. If Tony Romo play X amount of games, we give you next year's third or next year's fourth. But the good thing about it altogether, is that we got next year compensatory picks. The max you can get is 4, so you're gonna have exactly, hopefully, 4 compensatory picks next year, due to the fact that these players that we lost should be semi-good, and depending on the contract, Ron Leary's contract at face value, at least gets 1 compensatory pick. So we're gonna have more picks next year, and that's a plus. Now, I did see someone said about Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith is the wild card of the whole entire operation because of the simple strength. If he can just play healthy, if he can just play and be out there on the field, it's an upgrade in our linebacker core. The only thing that we need to worry about collectively is the actual defensive backs or what have you, the sack